Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to quickly share the latest Scentsy Bricks that are available. In Australia they're called the So Long Summer Bricks because now we're in autumn. In the Northern Hemisphere these are called the Spring Bricks. So they're the same, they're just different name of the collection. So I've actually had these for a while. I got them through the consultant early access kit thing. So I've had them for, I don't know, probably a month. At the time of making this video, they are all still available. So we'll go through them. I have melted all of them except for one, but I have melted them in a bar size before. Anyway, we'll just go through it, get stuck into it. So these are actually in my preference order. So I liked this one the best. It's Summerberry Melon. The scent notes are Cassava Melon, which is a milder honeydew melon with a cucumber note. That's what it said when I Googled it. Strawberry, raspberry and pineapple burst on the scene in a fruity and fun sensation. So I thought this one would be my favorite. I do think that it's not as it is berry, definitely has that berry note to it, but it has a fresh a fresh note to it that is probably coming mainly from like the cucumber note in that cassava melon. But I like this. I do get enough of the berry, but yeah, it just has that interesting kind of fresh note coming through with that cucumber. These all performed well for me. I'm pretty much a melt a scent for a day kind of person usually. Sometimes I forget to change scents and they stay in the warmer maybe for a few days. But yeah, I had no problem with performance for this. This was lovely. Yeah, and this was my favorite. So that's Summerberry Melon. The next two, that's also a new scent, and the next two are also new scents that are my next favorites. They're really close, second, third. They could interchange easily. So I've said Pink Apple and Nectarine is my next favorite. The scent notes are Pink Apple and Golden Nectarine, dance in a field of wild poppies with lush sugarcane. I thought this would be super fruity, but it has a what I thought initially like was a perfumey note, but smelling it more, melting it's more like a floral note, which I don't know, they could be the same, whether it's perfumey or floral, maybe that's the same thing, but I'd say it's more a floral note to it rather than a perfumey note. And it's quite strong. That floral / perfumey note is quite strong and dominates the fruitiness of this. Yeah, so, but it actually melts quite nice. I'm guessing it's the poppies that is that floral note, maybe. But yeah, it melts really nicely, and I prefer it on warming rather than on cold. Not many scents transform that much for me from cold onto warming, but this one was really nice on warming, and I did like it more on warm. The next one is Orchard by the Sea. This is an apple orchard flourishes beneath sea salt skies with whispers of crisp linens and green mango. I'll start by saying I don't smell the crisp linens or the green mango. It is very much a sea salt aquatic scent with a bit of apple. Yeah, maybe the linens are maybe a little bit, but I wouldn't say this is a laundry scent really. It's a salty sea air kind of scent with some apple, and it's really nice and fresh, and a little bit of that fruitiness from the apple performs well for me. So that was, yep, my next favorite. The next one, these two are not new. They've been released previously. So my next favourite is Beach Daisy, and this is Honeydew Melon, Wild Daisies and Green Apple make a bouquet of fresh picked paradise. I have to say, when I first smelled this, I really didn't get much from it at all. It just smelled like waxy. And even now, like I don't know, I don't really get much from it. However, on warming, this is much nicer. And this is one that I'd left in the warmer for a second day, and I was like, wow, I can still smell that. So yeah, I was surprised that this one lasted beyond the day, and I enjoyed it the next day. And yeah, I quite liked it. I'm just gonna break that off. Yeah. Just thinking about what I can smell. I mean, it's sweet. Sweet. Maybe that bit of that melon. Is it particularly honeydew melon? I don't know. Maybe. It's a really hard one to describe what you're actually smelling. Am I smelling apple? I guess so. It says there's apple. But it's like a sweet... There is a floral note about it, but it's not overly floral. It's not as floral as the pink apple and nectarine one. It's just sweet and pretty, and yeah, there you go. And the last one is cucumber and cactus water. I have melted this one in bar form when it came out last year. Was it the summer collection last year? It's crisp cucumber, wades into refreshing cactus water and sea salt. So I haven't actually melted this particular bar, which is getting a bit juicy, but I have melted it before, and I remember it being pleasant, fresh, green, not my favorite. I have a whole bar of it, so I don't know. I'm gonna go melting this, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm a bit concerned that I have a whole bar, because this was my least favourite. I don't hate it, but it's not a scent that I would grab and go and melt. Yeah, so that's that. That's all 5 of them. You can, as I said, purchase them now as a single bar or in a 2-pack. And yeah, for me, none of these would be repurchases. I mean, any of these you can add to a Scentsy Club to get them in a bar form, but for me this is more than enough of each scent. Even my favorite one, the berry summer berry melon, I don't need more than that. These are, you know, almost 6 bars worth in a brick, so this is more than enough. And yeah, none of them would be a repurchase for me, but I'm happy to have them. They're a bit of a novelty having that brick size, and I'm so happy that we can get them now in Australia. This is the second time we've been able to get bricks after the Christmas bricks that we were lucky enough to have access to. So there you go. There's my bit of review and warm review, and let me know which one did you like. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Take care.